Hey y'all, Patrick James.
Jon Double Tap Britton.
And we're into the fray today
On the Second Amendment.
talking about the Second Amendment.
Now this is going to be a quickie. We are going to explain those 27 words in hopefully just a few minutes.
Hopefully about 5, if we can do it.
And give you all the ammunition you need to explain it to those who can't quite comprehend it.
Yep. So, a well-regulated militia.
What is that?
A well-regulated militia.
Well, according to the founders themselves, a militia, when properly formed, are in fact the people themselves. Now, regulated, these are people whose ability to act in both personal and common defense is well maintained.
Well maintained, well working.
So they know how to use the guns they got.
Like a well-regulated clock.
Keeps perfect time.
Being necessary to the security of a free state.
Secure in liberty, the state of being free. That's an individual state of freedom.
Yes.
And the governance of a free people. The state securing the rights of a free people.
Yes.
So it's both individual, personal liberty and freedom, and a free and sovereign nation.
Yes. The right of the people.
The whole people.
Not the elites.
Or law-abiding, or men, women, transgendered.
All people.
You know, every time the words "the people" are used in our founding documents, it refers to all the people.
All of us.
So the right of the people is for the whole people, universally, an individual right independent of government.
So keep and bear arms.
Hold on, before we get to that part.
No.
Independent of the government. That right exists with or without government, a constitution, or a Bill of Rights, or a Second Amendment.
You do realize this was the short and condensed version, correct?
Okay, so move on. Just wanted to make that point.
To keep and bear arms.
To own and carry. Keep and bear. Arms. Armaments. That's not just firearms. It's firearms and ammunition, and knives, and pole arms, and brass knuckles, and whatever.
Broadswords.
Arms.
Arms.
Not muskets. Of whatever type necessary to effectively provide for personal defense and defense against tyranny.
Protect
Both
our liberties.
foreign or domestic tyranny.
Protect our lives, our liberties, and pursuits of happiness. And they shall not be infringed.
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 Shall not be limited, regulated, federally or excessively taxed, or encroached upon in any manner.
They shouldn't be taken in any manner.
They shouldn't. Nobody else has to say what type of arms.
No.
It's a general provision here. Arms, armaments, firearms, ammunition, whatever arms you need to effectively provide for your personal defense and national defense from all enemies, foreign or domestic.
The ultimate authority resides in the people alone. The advantage of being armed, which the Americans possess over the people of almost every other nation, forms a barrier against the enterprises of ambition. James Madison. James Madison. He said those words as they were attempting to lay the foundation for our government and what they could and couldn't do.
And one of the major proponents for the Bill of Rights, which contains the Second Amendment.
Yep. It's the people who created the documents that formed our nation were protecting these natural rights for us. Like Samuel Adams. That said, Constitution shall never be construed to authorize Congress to infringe, there's that word, the just liberty of the press or the rights of conscience. or to prevent the people of the United States, small s by the way, who are peaceable citizens from keeping their own arms. That was in the Philadelphia Independent Gazetteer, August 20th, 1789. Philadelphia, you've come a long way since Samuel Adams was quoted.
So that's it in a nutshell, the Second Amendment. And each piece of it is very well rooted in original documents, debates.
We have a longer video that explains and goes more in depth on the Second Amendment. We break it down quite succinctly, and we explain each individual step that our founders took when they were framing the documents to protect our natural rights.
But this was just a quick breakdown, line by line, using the founders' own words, their own thoughts, their own intents, and hope it helps you try to explain it to people who just can't quite seem to grasp those 27 sweet little words.
Yep, so anytime you come across the butters or the futters, that's how you need to explain those words to them.
And be sure to check out the longer video if you need more backup.
Absolutely, and until then, if you want peace,
prepare for war.
Stay armed, people!